Prince Harry's eviction from Frogmore Cottage could see him lose his Counselor of State role, which allows him to deputise for King Charles, as he no longer has an address in the UK. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex vacated their property on the Windsor estate last week, relocating the rest of their belongings to their home in California. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams explained that this is a huge deal as he can no longer stand in for the King in the event of ill health or absence abroad. He told The Sun, "Losing their UK home without a replacement is a huge deal. The most important aspect as far as Harry is concerned is that it means he can no longer act as a Counselor of State. That's hugely important because in theory he had the right, in the event of the King being incapacitated, to do this. Although he is no longer a working royal, he still had this right, and by not having a UK residence he has now thrown this opportunity away." Prince Harry tipped for further humiliation after Frogmore Cottage eviction in a poll that ran from 11:30 a.m. on Monday, July 3, to 1:45 p.m. on Thursday, July 6, Express. Co.uk asked readers, should Prince Harry be stripped of Counselor of State role? Overall, 9,592 votes were cast with the overwhelming majority, 97%, 9,260 people, answering yes he should, compared with 3%, 306 people, who said no. A further 26 people said they did not know. Dozens of comments were left below the accompanying article as readers discussed Harry's future as a Counselor of State. Don't miss. Harry takes daughter Lilibet to a July 4th parade in daddy-daughter outing. Latest, Harry and Meghan still have Spotify listed on website despite end of partnership. Report, Harry and Meghan's expiry date pinpointed by expert unless they re-strategize. Update, username Coxsala commented, the idea of Counselors of State is to have someone to stand in for the monarch should the King be ill or out of the country. How can Prince Harry fulfill that role when he lives in California and would probably be further away from the UK than the King? Similarly, username Candid25 argued, I don't consider Harry fit for the role. He is not a resident of the UK. And username FlopsyMopsy1 remarked, absolutely. He no longer resides in the UK or has any interest here. While username TGS5995 questioned, why should Harry continue to be Counselor of State, when he abandoned his duties? He should be stripped of all his titles and privileges. Get the latest royal news straight to your phone by joining our WhatsApp community. Harry is one of 4 Counselors of State, Prince William, Harry, Prince Andrew and Princess Beatrice, who can deputise for the King, in addition to Queen Camilla. As 3 of his councillors are non-working royals, the King requested an amendment to the 1937 Regency Act last year to allow Princess Anne and Prince Edward to be added. Parliament are also responsible for removing Councillors of State, meaning Charles will need to request an Act of Parliament to be passed to change Harry's role. A minority of readers thought that Harry should maintain the role for the time being, with username Jimho writing, give the King and the Parliament the time needed to sort things out correctly.